As the cost of living continues to put pressure on households to keep up with ever-increasing costs of food, fuel and daily living, it's important to make sure you or someone you know is not missing out on additional income. There are now 12.6 million people of state pension age across Great Britain receiving regular payments from the contributory benefit, including around 1 million in Scotland. As the aging population continues to grow and people live longer, so too does the number of men and women experiencing health issues, and many may be unaware of the extra financial support available to help them in later life with conditions such as arthritis. More than 416,300 pensioners with arthritis are receiving weekly support of either £68, £10 or £101.75 in attendance allowance on top of their state pension payments, completely tax-free. This means someone with arthritis could potentially receive combined weekly payments of up to £305. 60, or up to £1,222.40 every 4-week pay period. It's important to note that payments for state pension and attendance allowance are paid separately, and the 4-weekly payment period for each benefit will be referred to as monthly in this article from now on to make it easier to understand the frequency. The 4-weekly pay period for state pension, attendance allowance and other DWP benefits also means that claimants receive 13 payments each year, with a few months providing double payments in the first and final week. It's also crucial that family members make sure older relatives are not missing out on extra cash support, and that if you're nearing state pension age, you may instead be eligible for Personal Independence Payments, PIP, of up to £691 each month instead, or Adult Disability Payment, ADP, if you live in Scotland. Find out more here. What is attendance allowance? The latest figures from the DWP show in February 2023, there were more than 1.4 million older people receiving attendance allowance, including over 129,600 living in Scotland. The benefit supports people with a disability, long-term illness and mental or physical health issues. The list of conditions supported through attendance allowance is long, more than 50, find out more here. Potential income from state pension and attendance allowance. We'll get into the eligibility and nitty-gritty of claiming attendance allowance later in this article, as most people will be keen to know how much their combined monthly payments could be. State pension payment rates 2023-24 full new state pension weekly payments, £203. 85 monthly, £815.40 annual, £10,600.20 full basic state pension weekly payments, £156. 20 monthly, £624.80 annual, £8,122.40 attendance allowance payment rates 2023-24 attendance allowance, lower rate, weekly payments, £68. 10 monthly, £272.40 annual, £3,541. 20 attendance allowance, higher rate, weekly payments, £101. 75 monthly, £407 annual, £5,291 potential combined income, new state pension, someone on the full new state pension and enhanced rate of attendance allowance could receive, £305. 60 per week £1,222.40 per month £15,891.20 per year someone on the full new state pension and lower rate of attendance allowance could receive, £271. 95 per week £1,087.80 per month £14,141.40 per year potential combined income, basic state pension, someone on the full basic state pension and enhanced rate of attendance allowance could receive, £257. 95 per week £1,031.80 per month £13,413.40 per year someone on the full basic state pension and lower rate of attendance allowance could receive, £224. 30 per week £897.20 per month £11,663.60 per year. Below is everything you need to know about attendance allowance, including the 10 most claimed for conditions, eligibility and how to make a claim. 10 most claimed for attendance allowance conditions. The 10 conditions listed below are supporting 1,069,501 of the 1.4 meters total number of people receiving attendance allowance. Main condition and number of claimants across Great Britain: arthritis, 416,313; dementia, 148,337; heart disease, 103,330; respiratory conditions, 85,674; disease of the muscles, bones or joints, 72,070; cerebrovascular disease, 68,071; back pain, 62,211; visual disorders and diseases, 45,612; Parkinson's, 37,970; neurological conditions, 29,913. Medical conditions are sourced from information recorded on the DWP's attendance allowance computer system. It's important to note that this list is not a checklist for claiming attendance allowance. It is intended to help people understand what type of conditions are being supported. However, if you need extra support during the day or night due to a long-term illness, disability or health condition, you should check out the official eligibility guidance on the Gov.uk website here. Who can claim attendance allowance? You should apply for attendance allowance if you have a disability or illness and need help or supervision throughout the day or at times during the night, even if you don't currently get that help. This might include help with your personal care, for example getting dressed, eating or drinking, getting in and out of bed, bathing or showering and going to the toilet. Help to stay safe. You should also apply if you have difficulties with personal tasks. For example, if they take you a long time, you experience pain or you need physical help, like a chair to lean on. Attendance allowance isn't just for people with a physical disability or illness. You should also claim if you need help or supervision throughout the day or night and have a mental health condition, learning difficulties, a sensory condition. If you are deaf or visually impaired, how much could I get on attendance allowance? You could receive £68. 10 if you need help during the day or at night, or £101.75 if you need help during the day and at night, or if you are terminally ill. The benefit is paid every 4 weeks, which means you could receive either £272.40 or £407 every pay period. You can spend the money however you like and it could help you stay independent in your own home for longer. This might include paying for taxis, helping towards bills, paying for a cleaner or gardener. Can I claim attendance allowance even if I have savings and other income? Yes. Attendance allowance isn't means tested, so it doesn't matter what other money you have coming in or how much you have in savings either. There is no limit. It is also tax-free and you will be exempt from the benefit cap, so you won't have money taken away from any other benefits. Will attendance allowance affect my state pension? No, it won't affect your state pension, and you can even claim it if you're still working and earning money. How does attendance allowance affect other benefits? The other benefits you get might increase if you get attendance allowance. These include extra pension credit, housing benefit reduction, council tax reduction. How do I make a claim? You will need to complete a long claim form when you apply for attendance allowance. It might seem daunting at first, but help is available from your nearest Citizens Advice, so don't let the form put you off applying. If you'd prefer to do it yourself, you can follow the Citizens Advice guide on how to fill in your claim form here. Full details of how to get the application form by post or over the phone can be found on the Gov. UK website here. Get the latest record money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @recordmoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. What happens if I am about to reach state pension age? If you are thinking about applying for attendance allowance when you reach state pension age, you might be better off claiming Personal Independence Payment (PIP) straight away. You may be able to get more money. Who cannot claim attendance allowance? You won't be able to get attendance allowance if you already get PIP or Disability Living Allowance (DLA) to pay for your care. If you apply for attendance allowance while getting DLA, the DWP will usually reassess your DLA award instead. You can renew your PIP or DLA when the existing award ends, as long as you still meet the eligibility criteria. If your renewal is unsuccessful, you can apply for attendance allowance instead. Find out more about attendance allowance on the Gov. UK website here. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages.